All right, students, so today we're going to be looking at verb tenses, present, past, and future. I know for a fact that all of you have at least one of these on your desk, not at least one, you have one on your desk. So please, anytime we are doing anything, anytime I write anything, I would like you to be copying along with your own pen and adding your notes with anything that I write. So first of all, 3-line heading. I know it's right here, but for my purposes, for my grading purposes, I want it up here. The date is the 27th, so 27 September 2016, and I just have been putting everything in period 4. So verb tenses, present, past, and future. We need to know some just regular verb endings. Present tense. So over here I'm going to write regular verb endings. So you need to be making these notes here for you as well. So present tense verbs is mostly a blank or an S, as in help, helps. Past, some past endings is mostly going to be ed, as in helped. You could also say was helping, which is ing. And then for future, you've got a couple, but mostly the keyword is going to be will or going to. So future, the keyword is will. The future verb tense is, the future keyword is going to be either will or going to. Now, verb, let's just refresh our memory. Verb is an action word. All right. So the tense of a verb tells when an action takes place. The present tense of a verb names an action that is happening now or happens regularly. Now or regularly. It can also express a general truth. In the present tense of a verb, the base form of the verb is used with all subjects except singular nouns and he, she, or it. When the subject is a singular noun or he, she, or it, a dash s or dash es is added to the verb, which is what we're talking about right here, blank or s. The example, Lou hears the airplane overhead. We've got that s right there. I speak, there is a blank there. I speak to my uncle once a week. It happens regularly. There's a blank here. And this is present tense still. The president serves a 4-year term. Expresses a general truth. We've got the es there indicating present tense. For past tense, the past tense of a verb names an action that already happened. Already happened. The past tense of many forms is added by ed to the base form. Graded. The teacher graded papers yesterday. So again, we did that notes over here. And then for future tense, the future tense of a verb names an action that will take place in the future. In the future tense, the verb will, the word will, is used before the verb. Sometimes shall is used when the pronoun I or we is the subject. So they will see the play tomorrow night. We shall be late. So now, what we're going to be working on here, for exercise 1, you're going to be drawing 2 lines under each verb, and then you're going to be telling me, is it tense? Telling me it's tense, either present, past, or future. We're going to do a couple together. Winter officially starts in December. Starts is the action word here. Now we've got this S. Now if we're super confused, we can come up here and look. Oh, look, there's the S. Here, S usually signifies present. We can also look at the example verbs here. We've got Lou hears, there's that keyword S, so we know that it is in present. John Steinbeck earned the 1962 Nobel Prize in Literature. We'll move it down for us here. John Steinbeck earned, we're looking for the action word. And earned is the action word. Now we're looking for signs, we're looking for symbols. There's no S here, but we have the ED. Now if we wanted to go scroll back up here, we can see, oh look, we did ED. I can't remember what tense that is for. And look, it's in the past. So then we've got past. Squirrels gather nuts every autumn in preparation for winter. So what's the action word? What are the squirrels doing? The squirrels are gathering. So squirrels gather nuts every autumn. Gather, there's no ED, there's no will here or anything, it's blank. And if we go back up here to look at our notes here, blank or S usually indicates present. So we know that this is present. Right there. Carlos will play second base in tomorrow's game. Carlos will play second base. So we're looking for the action word or phrase. And we've got here, Carlos, what is he doing? He is playing, or he will play. We've got this keyword here, will. Oh crap, I know that's the keyword, but I can't quite remember. Look, here's will, here's shall, here's will here. Oh, it's associated with the future tense. Perfect. So we'll go back here. We've got will play, and we just write future. You're going to continue this for the rest of this packet today. Let's flip over, and we need to go to exercise 2. These directions are really bad. I'm not even going to read them out loud. What I want you to say is convert the given verb into the required verb tense. Okay, convert the given verb into the required verb tense. We've got absorb. This is the verb, and this is the verb tense. So we need to put absorb into future. Remember the keyword for for future is will or shall. So we come here in the blank, we write will absorb, and then we read the sentence to make sure that it makes sense. Kurt will absorb himself in each new project. And as we can see here from the key blank, it's correct. So now we've got question number 1. The student council blanks communication between teachers and students. We've got the verb here. The verb is help, and then we need to put it in present tense. Remember that present tense is either blank, S, or ES. So the students, we've got this verb help. We need to put it in present tense. It has to deal with either blank, else, or ES. The student council help. Is it help? The student council help communication between teachers and students. This does not sound right, so if I were super confused, I could come back over here, double check some things. Oh wait, we've got the S, so we need to come here. Helps. The student council helps communication between teacher and students. Question number 2. Who blank in your home in 10 years? We've got live, and we have to put live into future. Remember, the key word for future is will. So who will live in your home in 10 years? The president blank to travel in 1 month. We have this verb travel, and we have to put it in future tense. As we've seen already, will is the key word, so the president will travel. Will travel. So you're going to be working on that for the rest of this activity, for the rest of exercise 2. And we're going to go to 40. This is going to be homework, whatever you don't get fixed, don't get finished. And I do actually want you to write this paragraph. Remember, future, keyword, will. All right? One more thing I wanted to point out before I forget. In this activity that some of my other people have done, people thought that tomorrow was a verb. Is tomorrow a verb? Can you say, oh, yeah, I just totally went tomorrowing at the mall with my friends and we had such a good time? No, you can't say tomorrowing. Can you say, oh, yeah, let's say on Saturday I tomorrowed a whole bunch? You can't say tomorrowed. Tomorrowed is not an action. You can't do tomorrow. So tomorrow is not the verb. However, tomorrow means in the future, so that is why some students got kind of confused. But the verb is actually will play. And the key word here is will, and the action is play. All right, the rest of the class is yours. Let's get to work.